As parents, we spend a lot of our day in our baby's room, so the room needs to be really functional and fun too. Ashley Thompson from Design Lines is here to show us how you made this room, it really is functional and fun. Talk about the color scheme in here.
Basically, you can start when you're expecting. Pull your favorite colors. You don't really have to go with a theme. Just pull some fun colors, and then you know, your walls can basically be neutral. Paint your trim, just any kind of contrast. Babies seem to really like contrast. It helps stimulate them when they're young. And
I like that it's not matchy-matchy. You weren't afraid to use different patterns in this room, like this chair, for instance. Can you explain what you thought about in making that happen?
You can have a fun pattern. It doesn't have to be, like you said, a solid. If you create solids on maybe your bedding in your crib, and your walls have a solid color too, creating one chair with a pattern is really fun.
And you need to make room for things like, talking about function, like a chair, because as a new mom, I know that I spent a lot of time in my daughter's rocker in her room.
I spent many hours in my daughter's room too. It needs to be comfortable and also fun. So, I mean, if you're in it all day, pretty much, you want to be able to enjoy it, so do make sure it's comfortable.
Another fun element is the artwork on the wall.
It is. It adds a little, so you don't have too much of a theme. It kind of, this one's more transportation, has the cars, the tractors. It also allows for a lot of color. There's that pop of color that you can bring out.
And speaking of that pop of color, that orange color is on the shelf here. Well, not shelf, but it contains baskets to really have that functionality.
And that only comes once. You only see that pop of orange in here once. So it doesn't dominate the room, but it has such a wow statement and creates function because you can use it for storage for the baskets.
Well, it's absolutely fabulous. And we can move over to the big boy room now and see how we can incorporate some of those same themes. Now we've moved next door to the big boy room, and we're thinking about the same themes, but in a different way. And I'm with Brittany Ruch from Design Lines. Brittany, I love, again, that this room is functional and it's fun. Tell me about the artwork and how the transportation theme is really prominent in this room.
Great. Well, we wanted to pull colors. We were inspired by some children's book, like Richard Scarry's Trains, Planes, and Cars. And so we took our inspiration, color inspiration from illustrations, and then propped them up on the wall and just kind of selected some bright colors that were a little bit like our palette is broader than before, and we just selected some items that can really grow with the child.
The lamps are just the coolest. Tell me about that.
Well, these are interesting. They're called You Fill It lamps, and we selected just some Matchbox cars and we threw them in the lamp. And again, the theme can grow with the boy. They can be army men or baseballs, or if it were a girl's room, some flowers or something fun like that.
You could easily change out the artwork on the wall.
You sure can. A palette receives any colors really easily. And here we started with guest bedroom furniture in a wood tone and painted them cream to make it playful, and we added some fun hardware purchased locally.
And tell me how you decided the colors, because again, it's not matchy-matchy, but everything just blends so well. Having the redwood bed and the side tables a different color.
Well, we selected the red bed because it was kind of fast, like a car. And then we pulled in red again, just on some bedding elements. We like this pillow. It kind of looked like a stop sign to us. And we just pulled in the colors. We were inspired to use a wide range of colors. Then you're not stuck and confined to a theme.
Right. And the bed is, you know, it's a 3-year-old who's sleeping here, but it's still plenty of room. His friends could come over and play.
Exactly. Functionally, it's perfect for sleepovers or even guests.
And talking about that functionality, a trunk there for storage.
That's right. Plenty of toy storage, and it's easy to clean up when you just throw it all in the closet or the toy chest.
Well, Brittany, I'm certainly inspired. Thank you so much. I might have to give you a call to help me fix Lylan's room. I complain about it all the time. If you need some inspiration, need to fix your child's room up, we'll tell you how to get in touch with Design Lines. Just check out our website, mycarolinatoday.com.